All right, let's go to the land of the dead, to Hades and back, with a cat, girl, phantom thief. I'm actually curious about Cypher's abilities. I have no idea what she does. Where do I go from here? How the fuck? Where do I go? V, go to mission. Ah, that's where I'm supposed to be. Okay. I wonder if we're at the last parts. Wait, no, we can't. I wonder if the last parts or what parts is there left? Because how the story has been going is very different from the others. Like, you know, in 3.0 and 3.1, it was very much like each section had its own thing. Like 3.1 had like 3-ish sections. And then this one seems to be like one fluid story, which I actually prefer maybe. The other, no, 3.1 was a fluid story, but it had like 3 section places because they were different places. Of course, this is more like an internal conflict, so I guess that makes sense. But it's interesting. I think it's a very different. So this is actually our first time leaving, really, to go to a different place. So I wonder, because we're going to go to Styxia, and then we're obviously going to somehow end up back in the council. And I wonder how that's going to work out. Because I wonder if it's going to be, like, intertwined with each other, or if it's going to be like, okay, we're in Styxia, and then we're going to be at the council meeting, and then that's going to be the end of the story quest, and there's probably going to be some fucking hint to what's going to happen in the future. I'm curious, but let's go meet Cypher. I love her so much. She's so funny.
Bright and sunny. Just the weather for farewells. You're here.
I'll go give... Really? Just the 3 of us? Why is she so concerned? I'll go give Aglaya a heads up.
No need. I already told her. She's fine with it.
How come I don't believe you?
You sure know how to put me in a spot, Casterus. I need to travel with you, but I can't touch you. What a bother.
How's that gonna work?
Sorry. Aw, I was just teasing. Don't take it to heart.
I love the little flicks between the high pitch to the low pitch. It's really fun.
Did you know that the legends say you have to put an obol into the mouth of the dead or over their eyes if you want them to successfully cross the River of Souls and enter the Nether Realm?
I feel like she would know. That's like an old Greek thing too.
That's the fairy fare for entering the Nether Realm. However, I honestly won't ask you to pay this time. I'll pay. And then we'll just have to go through the motions.
Why does she talk like she's been there? She says she hasn't been there, though. I love how done Casterus is with Cypher. You sure are helpful when it doesn't cost you anything. Just how much have you swindled Cast yourself?
Don't worry. It's not a lot.
It's a lot. That means it's a lot.
All right, pass me the coin. It's time to get the gods' powers going. A fleet-footed trip to the Nether Realm. Here we come.
Oh, I'm curious about her. Fleetfoot. Is she at like super speed? Is she like is she the Flash? Is she Catgirl Flash?
Oh, one last thing before we go. I gotta give you this piece of advice, especially to you, Princess Homebody. You can't catch the wind by waiting. You only live once, so make the most of every moment you have.
Oh,
Get
Kitsy.
ready, be steady.
Oh, what the hell? She disappears? Oh, she does have super speed.
Hi, your turn. Don't be nervous. After all,
She does have super speed.
in the blink of an eye.
She's Quicksilver. Wait, she's Quicksilver.
Are you feeling all right?
Wait, I love that. That was great. I swear she was speeding.
She's the demigod of trickery. When she flips the coin of whimsy into the air, she gains incredible speed that lets her travel anywhere in an instant.
That sounds OP as shit. Wait, that's actually cool. I don't know what I was expecting. I would have imagined she had like some disguise skill or like some invisibility because she's a thief, but you know, that actually works really well too.
Just like how she clearly had no intention of lingering here for even a second longer. We can only depend on ourselves for the rest of the way.
Wait, how the fuck are we gonna get back? I just thought about that. Wait, if she taught us here, how the fuck is she getting back? How did she know how to get here? Is actually another thing, because she said she'd never been here.
Don't worry. Mem's here to help.
Oh, thank you. You can teleport too? Did you pay the fare?
I don't think I even meet the height requirement for the ticket, so I won't need one, right?
I don't think that's how dying works, dog. I don't think...
This is Styxia,
I'm not gonna say
the
that
city
joke.
of dragons and waves.
Ooh, the music. That's so...
Anaxa hypothesizes that the missing Thanatos is somewhere in these ruins. This is the land of their birth. Or perhaps of their death.
Are there any other clues? How would we find them? Aha, I know this one.
Anaxa had used a secret alchemical art to temporarily fuse his soul with Circe's and Kephale. And when he was on the verge of death, he was pulled by Thanatos and caught a glimpse of the flowing river of souls. This alchemy, considered a sacrilegious act, might actually make the souls of mortals and titans attract each other.
Wait, so are we trying it?
Even though Thanatos has been missing for 1,000 years, and even their followers haven't been able to find them. Perhaps that special attraction could summon them here.
Oh, so are we going to use that Philosopher's Stone to conjure the Titan?
I guess that's the only way. The only leads we have now are the name of this city and the fairy tale about the dragon.
Thanatos is even more mysterious than I am.
Way to be self-aware, ma'am.
Indeed. Even one as erudite as Anaxa could only point us to this place, and no further. We will be entering the unknown as soon as we take our first steps. But that won't be the first time in my long journeys. I believe that, rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option. Perhaps fate might take pity on us today and show some compassion.
I have a feeling that's probably not gonna happen. I know these stories enough to know that that's probably not the case.
Go
So
back
this...
whence you came. Go back.
According to the myths of Amphoreus, a certain hero from Castrum Kremnos was dipped upside down into the river of souls at birth by his mother, believing its waters could grant him invulnerability. However, because the mother held him by his ankles, Spot remembered, leaving him a single weak point. I would say there's only one experimentation. They're all truly a test of practice. Here, no miracle of Ornyx will protect you. Decide to. Wait a second. Who says the experiment has to be on yourself? Fortunately, River Souls is actually water and phenomenon you can't take with you. Drop the regular monster. What is going on? Okay, we're just gonna... Wait, who talked to us? Is that Thanatos? Of course, there's beautiful flowers. So the... So butterflies, at least I think only in Japanese or in a few other cultures, have something to do with deaths, which is an interesting little tidbit. What we know about death, quick read. Interesting.
What a beautiful butterfly. Is it talking to us?
It's telling us to get the fuck out.
This is a eulogistic butterfly. They are found in places where many have met their demise.
My point, exactly. That's exactly what I just said.
In Idonia, some think of them as manifestations of Thanatos' benevolence. By turning the lingering obsessions of the deceased into these creatures, it is as if the Titan has made life into a specimen.
What?
Others think of them as Thanatos' messengers that guide the departed to the Netherrealm.
The second theory sounds more believable. After all, the things they're saying are rather, direct.
I am so glad I don't need to voice Mem anymore.
Perhaps. But the fact that we're able to hear their whispers proves that we're fast approaching the realm of the dead.
Interesting.
These shadowy figures. Are they illusions reflected by
light?
the River of Souls?
Oh, I think that was a glitch. What did it say?
Mommy told us to go ahead first, but she's still not here yet. 1, 2, 3. I don't even know how many days have passed since then.
Oh, that's sad and not good.
Perhaps Mommy will be back once you finish counting the days on all 10 fingers.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. It's been much longer than 10 days since we left Mommy.
I don't know how to tell you this, kid.
Strange. For reflections in the River of Souls, they seem oddly animated.
Are they the ghost of the dead here? Like of former people who lived in Styxia? Because Styxia used to be Fagusa, so it was like the town of the ocean. It's Fontaine. Listen.
But, Master, did that lady really lie to us? The Centurion personally instructed us to inlay the inscription into his shield, but now she's taken it away.
My child, that shield can never be cast, and there's no need for it anymore. Come, child. What is the name of that Centurion again? Actually, never mind. Forget I said that. I'll wait with you for her to come back. When that happens, you'll be able to keep making shields.
What?
Don't be afraid, pal. Let's open our eyes wide, together.
Ah. I think someone's a little scared. Oh.
Do you want to buy any fish?
Huh? He can see us?
Wait. More living people.
More? Who was here before?
I'm not selling my fish to living people. You lot are too shameless. Buying fish without paying. If I ever see her again, I will...
Could it be that you're all dead souls that never achieved rest?
The Nether Realm does not exist. Titan rejects you. Me.
That doesn't sound good.
So, do you want to buy any fish?
You know, I'm feeling like steak today, buddy.
But there aren't any fish nearby.
You shouldn't have asked that.
Are the fish gone? The people are gone too.
Is he gonna start breathing?
I can only fish. So, do you want to buy any fish?
Apologies. I don't have much in the way of savings, but perhaps there's another way for me to release you from your suffering. Please relax. May you fall asleep peacefully amid a gentle field of flowers.
This...
I knew it. These people aren't illusions. They're the souls of the deceased. They're supposed to reach the end of the West Wind by floating down the River of Souls. Yet, they have floundered upon the shoals of the stream, unable to move forward. Did Thanatos reject them? Or perhaps they didn't really die at all?
Are they in the same
I
situation?
have no idea. This circumstance is completely unprecedented. Hang on. Didn't he say more living people?
That's what I was asking.
So that means he's seen other members of the living apart from us? Could it be that these souls are stuck here due to someone's deceit?
If something is done out of goodwill, are you really gonna call it deceit?
Cypher?
Goodwill? I can't see anything good out of... Wait a minute. Lady Cypher?
That's me.
Are you dead too?
I still belong to the land of the living as of now. Thank you very much.
Could it be that you are the living being that those souls met?
I couldn't take their behavior anymore. So I stole some things here and made up some lies there. Just trying to give them something to look forward to, you know?
I don't think...
It's because of vile living creatures like you that we're being misunderstood by all of them.
Something to look for. You stole!
What else am I supposed to do? You can see the mess this place is in. These poor souls are denied by the Netherrealm. So now they're stuck in a few brief moments of their life. Unable to move forward or back. Did you see those two blacksmiths on the way? They've been here for as long as the sun's been around, wailing over and over about casting a shield. Styxia is so freaky.
Then why have you come back, Lady Cypher?
Hey, I'm not here to aid your adventure. I hate water more than anything else in this world. Especially that stinky river of souls.
Yeah, true cat right there.
But, I just discovered some stuff before I left. And I reckon you should know about it. It's about that boy who defied death. I found traces of him here.
Oh, Maide?
Lord Mighty?
Oh, right! That's his name. Well, now you know. As for whether that info is actually useful, that's for you lot to figure out. So long, Princess Homebody. So long, Grey Mystery.
Huh? She disappeared just like that?
Lady Cypher has always been a free spirit. In any case, she has brought us some valuable information. If Lord Mighty is also somewhere along the river shoals right now, then he will certainly become our signpost. After all, he's different from those wandering souls. He will find his way, even in the realm of the dead.
How do we supposed to get over there?
Don't worry. It's time for me to shine.
How?
Ornyx's rune of recollection is nearby. Use prayers to return the river to before it got flooded.
Wait, why is Mighty here? Did he die? Well, I mean, does he come here when he dies and he comes back to life? Or I just kind of assumed he just didn't die.
Hey, over here!
Okay.
Ornix's miracle has appeared.
Oh,
Amazing! It's like we're inside a giant bubble.
interesting.
Even the river got parted.
Or Moses. Interesting. Oh, we can go to multiple different places. Wait, what does this do? Go up here. Oh, knew it. Let's go. Nope.
Huh. So this path actually didn't exist back then?
Okay, perfect. Sunworm. What is these nips for? I've never actually went to try to figure out what they're for. Oh, okay, interesting.
There are wandering souls of the deceased here as well. We must first return to the present before we can communicate with them.
Centurion.
Ah, by the looks of it, you must be the foreign warriors that the Queen had mentioned, right? Since the current campaign requires the utmost care, I wasn't able to make time to welcome all of you. Please, forgive me.
Foreign warriors?
A priestess, a warrior, and a divine beast. You look identical to the blessed saviors that the Queen described.
What? This is my pet, so I'm actually Hunter class.
A campaign? Who are you campaigning against?
Nobody knows, as of now.
Were we prophesized to come here all this time?
Of the scouts that went ahead, only one has managed to return. He says that the land ahead is a forbidden land that should not be approached, as it is the doorway between the netherworld and the mortal realm. As for the rest of the scouts, they've completely lost their souls and are decaying by the day. While there is still dissension within the city, the scholars agree that this calamity was so unprecedented that it needed to be given a new designation.
An unprecedented calamity. Could it be death?
Wait, was this a time before death?
It seems that you have indeed heard about this. Well, death is just one of the possibilities. It's too early to come to a definitive conclusion.
A world that has never seen death. Looks like these people lived in the era Chrysia before the Calamity Titans descended upon the land.
But how does that work?
May I ask, where is the scout who managed to come back?
So he returned to Styxia. He only had enough left in him to last no more than half a day. However, it was his intel that convinced us to rally together. He said that he witnessed the demonic specter of an evil dragon at that treacherous land. The apparition opened its giant maw and devoured everything in sight, and thus brought Styxia that thing called death.
Styxia. An evil dragon that brings death.
It all sounds rather familiar. Wait, wasn't this part of that fable?
Sir, could I ask how the Queen and Princess are doing?
The Queen? By the looks of it, you must be the foreign warriors that the Queen had mentioned.
Oh,
right?
it's repeating. I think he already asked that. Is he said to
Oh, it's the same lines. Looks like he's still trapped in the moments before his death.
Leave it to me. Sir, the war ended long ago. Styxia no longer exists.
Oh, you're just gonna straight up tell him like that?
Styxia is no more? This cannot stand! Newcomers, hurry up and go take your positions!
Oh, looks like it's difficult for this gentleman to accept reality.
But it's weird that they gave the prophecy of us. Exactly.
Sir, I am the Maiden of War. sent here by the Queen herself. If you accept my blessing, then today's battle will be smooth sailing.
Maiden of War? I've never heard of this. There's little time to waste. Please don't take too long.
Don't worry. I'm typically unwilling to prolong such a moment.
Is it over? Have we won?
God, it would suck to be in a loop for like just a few minutes.
Cass. Oh, are you alright?
No?
I'm fine. I just didn't expect that I would still have to embalm others, even in the realm of the dead. Is this a remnant of his soul?
Okay. Oh, I thought it was gonna move.
Well then,
Oh.
why should I place my trust in you?
Wait, what?
Holy maiden from afar.
Wait, this is...
Caster's memory?
I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Since the prophecy has already pronounced your name as Chrysos' heir of death, Akima ought to treat you as an esteemed guest. However, you seem to have no intentions of concealing your involvement with the Council of Elders, while most likely being aware of my issues against them.
What?
I cannot deny your claim. It was the Council that offered this room to me, and they had only one request. They want the curse of death to be completely subjugated to your will.
What?
I was agreeable to that request.
But why?
I am unable to rid myself of this innate curse. However, from this day onward, I shall use it according to your will. I will never make any superfluous moves on my own.
Wait, was this Caster's first meeting with Aglaia?
I see. So that is how they plan to control the Flame Chase journey. They have shifted the heavy responsibility of granting death over to me. If I ever become obsessed with executing people, they will then have ample reason to terminate the Chrysos heir's journey.
That seems counterintuitive. The council's so weird. What the hell is their plan? That seems so counterintuitive.
And yet, you seem to not mind. This is quite surprising to me.
That's because the fate that we were born with is a burden far heavier than that of an individual's life. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance. Tidy up your precious garments and come with me. Akima welcomes you, Casterus.
Wait, why is her memories here? Scenes.
I didn't think we'd find vestiges of memory here. Maybe they've got something to do with Orynyx's rune?
Perhaps, but I do not need a reminder from them. This memory is one that I will never forget.
So it seems that the Council of Elders has manipulated you once already?
Indeed. While my relationship with the Council has always been quite ambiguous, Lady Aglaia has never taken any precautions against me. Instead, she's shown me nothing but complete trust. I really want to repay her for that trust. But why would this memory appear right now? Is this really Orynyx's power?
Wait, I thought that was the soul of the guy. Wait, that also doesn't... There's a few other questions about that. I still don't understand the power that the council holds over these people.
These dead monsters actually be...
Because, like...
If Lady Cypher is to be believed, This could be the handiwork of Lord Mighty.
Because there's
He's
like...
still fighting against the Black Tide, even in the Netherrealm.
Because, like... I mean, I guess they know casters wouldn't do anything. But their actions are so weird because, like, it's always feels like they have something over the demigods. But in all honesty, if you take a step back and look at it, and I'm not sure, maybe this is a storytelling aspect. Again, maybe I'm missing something here. I know they have some sort of magic, but it's like, what do they have over the strength of Aglaya, who controls all information, casters who controls death? They threaten Maide. They're like, oh, we're gonna go after Strife. What are they gonna do against Maide? Yeah, I'm sorry. You're gonna go try to fight Strife? Good luck with that. Like, what are you gonna supposed to do against him? Like, there's stuff around the council where I wonder if we're gonna get a bigger picture of that. But like, it just seems like political power, and I don't. And is it because they know that she and Aglaya would never actually harm people? It's weird because it's like I don't really understand what they have over these people who have supposedly all the strength in the world. And that's the is this
Why are the Black Tide monsters here too? Can they swim in the River of Souls?
Even Thanatos wouldn't be able to accept Black Tide monsters into their realm. These traces seem to suggest that anybody who trespasses upon death will pay a heavy price.
We're also here to trespass upon the
Since
Titan.
the realm of the dead must remain peaceful, it's imperative that we rid the place of such discordant noise.
Oh, okay, so...
Please stay back. Let me deal with these enemies.
Oh, okay. They seem to be chilling, but okay, that's cool. But like, I mean, I don't know. It's like, I guess like you don't want to be the person that like causes it to be like,
Life
you
is
know,
not so fragile.
I guess like harm. If you show your hand and like show that, oh, I'm just gonna kill the council, or like, or I'm gonna take this away, like it's not a good look. And people will ultimately not support the flame chase, which I guess I understand, but at the same time, it's like going back to the point of like, if the end of the world is coming, right? If it truly is the end of the world,
Let's continue.
it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's like how Anaxa ultimately was this desperate at the end of like his life, where he was like, well, I might as well go test out my theory because, well, I'm gonna die. It's the same thing here. It's like, you know, if the world's about to really end, right? Then
May wandering souls
and the
find
Black
their own
Tide's on their
out.
way, I feel like Aglaya would be like, well, screw the council, I'm gonna do what I need to do. Like,
The path ahead is blocked by the River of Souls again.
you know, like,
In that case,
is there some
let's go back
power
to
they
the
have
past.
that really
This
holds something
miracle
against
sure
them?
is handy.
Like, I guess
This is
casters, you
another
could say that
aspect
people
of a
don't. She
Titan's
doesn't
divine
want. She knows
power.
that she won't actually try to hurt people, but like, that's what I'm so confused about. Like, what is it that they hold over these people that is really causing them
Make sure you keep it safe.
that point
If
of
Don
like,
Hung was around, he'd definitely
or maybe it's
be
an
able to
illogical
raise the
thing. I mean,
waters of the
sometimes
River of Souls into the sky.
politics is a bit
If Lady
of a
Hyceline's
logical
was still
thing,
alive,
I guess.
I
Like, you
think
don't
she might be able to
just
do
because you
that
have
too.
the power to end someone's life, it doesn't mean you're willing to. And they know that ultimately, politically, that's a bad look. You're not actually going to have the trust of the people. I don't know. It's, I don't know if that's the angle they're going with here, but it's just so weird how much, quote, power these guys are supposed to have. But I don't really feel like they have that much power. If that makes sense. Oh, okay. My bad. Oh, here. That's how we get this chest. Okay, never mind. That's not how we get this. What the fuck? Wait, what? How do you even make this work?
We can't get through here. Let us return to the present.
You seem to be able to discern both the past and the future.
Wait, how do you get this then? Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it for now. Alright, let's just continue on.
Why isn't there a god yelling in the distance? Indeed, my downtrodden fellow, your sorrow and joy are but means for me to amuse myself. I will at least derive some comfort. If all the tears that I had shed were determined by some mightier being above.
It's you people.
You people? What is that supposed to mean, Casterus?
Oh, this place. Must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
Make something with it. But what to make?
Oh. Oh, there's the butterfly. Speaks to origins. I don't think that's supposed to be there before the end of the story quest.
Please excuse me. I am but a scholar from a distant land who had the misfortune of falling into the River of Souls and turned into a member of the dead. So, does falling into the River of Souls and I guess you're not as strong as Maide cause you to become unwelcome to the land of the dead?
Huh? This one seems to know that she's already dead.
Oh, I was merely speculating. But it seems I was right. And you... I recognize you. You're the Holy Maiden of Death from Idonia, right?
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you back to life. However, should you desire it, I can end your prolonged limbo.
I'm well aware of that. Even if you were able to revive me, I would never choose that option. That's because I didn't fall into the River of Souls by accident. Instead, I leaped into it to seek my death.
Wait, what?
Why?
If you could see the life I've led, then you would not reproach me so. My life was far too miserable.
Oh.
But I did not expect things to stay the same even in death. What a joke. In escaping my mortal life, I've entered a millennium of pain instead. Circe's above. What cowards humans are. For we fear both life and death simultaneously.
I'm sorry. I'm also powerless to answer that question.
That's all right, Holy Maiden. At least you are able to respond to me. Please, grant me death. Circe's above. Does this count as thinking till the moment I die?
She seems free.
I have seen too many farewells. Her distress is quite commonplace. There are those who will end their lives over what seems to be the smallest of worries. For some people, this power that I possess is a blessing rather than a curse. But I never managed to convince myself of that.
Cass, are you still trying to create a world without death?
Still, wait, was that her goal the whole time?
Yes, because when placed under time's vast scales, there is no worry in this world that cannot be solved.
You could chat with Don Hung about this.
This is a wish that I've held for almost a millennium. My mind might have changed once upon a time if people managed to strike up a friendship with me.
Oh.
But I've never been more firm in my conviction. Now that I've learned about your near-death state, it is my duty to wipe death from the face of this world.
I don't think that's gonna go as well as you think it is, ma'am. Oh, god fucking damn it. Hey, Cypher, go get your fucking pet, please. Oh my god, he's so far away. Okay, when, like, all jokes aside, when Cypher actually, like, comes out, I would love for them to have, like, some sort of, conversation or something. Some sort of thing where they, oh, this is how it works. Where whenever you do this and Cypher's around, like, he can't actually do that. Or something. I think that'd be really funny. Oh god, okay. We're gonna have to do this. Alright, let's do this. Skill. Basic attack.
Existence is unity. Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Is it ult? I forgot how this works.
Life is not so fragile. Wilt here.
Oh, there you go. I was about to say, I don't think I have a thing that I could ult, and I just realized, yeah, it does work.
As you wish.
There's more to life.
There we
In
go.
the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up. Nice.
There we go.
Friends, indulge yourselves.
Embrace a new life.
I'm not gonna. The dragon's so fucking cool. I ain't gonna fucking lie. The dragon's so cool. It also makes absolutely no sense that we have the dragon now. But you know, whatever. Fuck it.
Souls find their own way.
Alright, let's go, let's go. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's just keep going. Continue exploring Dragonbone City. Is this what it's called? I thought this was called Styxia. Is it Dragonbone City? Oh, I see why it's called Dragonbone City now.
This place is so spacious. Is this the kingdom's vault?
I get scared when I see.
Broken stairs, blocked paths. This place is gonna fall down soon. Do we need to enter that doorway to climb even higher? There seems to be a person. Oh, more like a soul guarding it.
Alright, if it's.
How should we get up there?
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. If a soul's guarding it, we should be fine.
The path is blocked yet again.
Oryx's 8 always appears in times like this. How convenient.
Yeah, how convenient that we just so happen to always just have Hornix's help immediately around us.
There's even a platform lift over there.
Yeah, a little convenient that Ornix's power is just seemingly everywhere. Oddly specifically well-rounded Titan. Or well-beloved Titan?
A chest of the past has been been left behind, but none of its treasures remain inside.
Let's go. Out of all of the actual Titans, I feel like low-key Oryx is kind of fucking OP as shit. Like, look at this. Also, now that Oryx is gone, does this power technically come from us now? Since we've inherited Oryx's core flame? Right? I'm also technically completely wrong. I didn't think we would actually inherit her core flame. I thought 100% it was gonna be like Mem or someone that we was gonna do it, but you know, hey, I could be wrong. All right, so how do we get there? Oh, that makes sense.
Wait, what if the miracle suddenly loses its effect?
Then we run faster.
Ma'am, do you really want me to answer that?
Stay back. Don't come near me.
Huh? Why does he look so panicked? Did the black tide monsters frighten him? Or is he actually scared of his own extraordinary power?
Nah, ma'am, I don't think it's that.
There's no need to be alarmed. We're just passing by the area. See? None of us look threatening.
Casterus, you carry around a giant scythe and is literally death. Is literally the Grim Reaper.
You have a point. Although, while this might once have been the royal vault, it's since been plundered empty. So please go away right this instant.
You've misunderstood us. We simply heard your shouts as we were passing by, then decided to come over to find out what happened.
My goodness. Did I really yell out loud? How rude of me. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I merely saw a warrior. While that spirit didn't harm me, his blows really packed a hefty punch.
Oh, okay, my day.
A warrior? Could it be?
Wait a minute. You seem to be quite different from him. Are you actually alive? How can you walk around here while alive?
It's a long story. We're here to seek an audience with Thanatos.
Thanatos? Who's that?
Oh, that's right. This is before the other Calamity Titans.
Is it possible that he's also living in the era before death descended?
Death? Could it be that you are here to defeat the evil dragon Pollux?
Pollux? Is that the embodiment of No. Death?
According to the warriors under
I
the
had
Centurion's
originally
command,
thought that her
evil
other
dragon has been dead for quite a while. The curse that condemns people to death didn't originate from it.
I had originally thought that Thanatos already lost his core flame and Pollux took the core flame but needed Casterus to control it. I didn't think the dragon itself Pollux would be Thanatos. Is it?
But
Is that what they're going here?
Girl within the dragon's embrace, and she is the true Reaper.
Pray tell, where is that girl right now?
I've heard that the Queen spared no effort in bringing her back to the castle. Her Majesty intends to control all of Amphoreus with this unprecedented power.
Who is this Queen?
As for whether this rumor is true, well, no one knows.
You have my thanks for the invaluable insight that you've given us. Please, treat this touch as a token of my gratitude.
You... Are you...
this is his...
Then you granted him death? That isn't like you. You would have refused even if I commanded you to do so.
I... don't know. I did it out of sympathy, believing that I wouldn't be racked with agony, but... I am still in a state of turmoil.
Sympathy? Sympathy for that youth who triumphed in every battle?
That young man was favored by Talantin, who taught him a move that will defeat any mortal enemy with a single blow and emerge victorious every time.
It's fucking One Punch Man? What is this?
He could rely on that move to always achieve victory during Era Chrysia. However, now that death has descended upon the mortal realm, that divine swordplay also means he can send others to death at will. In other words...
Wait. If there was war before death, how the fuck does that work out? They're just injured?
You feel that he's similar to you?
Yes. Since he can never be inferior to others in martial combat, death would be the inevitable outcome every time he strikes. That's why he approached me and pleaded. Pleaded for me to put an end to all of this.
You are perhaps feeling lost from making your peace with death in so abrupt a manner.
I have not made peace with death. I've seen the people of Idonia stand tall and proud in the face of death. Even before the fated finale arrived, they were already content with the lives that they'd lived.
Also a bit weird that Talantin, of all people, would grant like an ultimate punch.
They had
or
such
sword
proud
strike.
Expressions. Expressions that made me believe death would be an insult to these mortals if the concept is truly a power that a god had carelessly cast down upon the world. Perhaps death's authority was never meant to exist in this world. Just like how I shouldn't exist.
I won't refute your beliefs for now, but would you be interested in listening to a story of mine? It's a fairy tale from foreign lands, told by the person who brought you to me in that ice field long ago.
Brought her?
A tale told by the Queen of Styxia.
Oh. What?
What? Wait a minute. That means the girl born in the dragon's embrace, the personification of death these souls talked about. That's you, Cass?
I've already had an inkling for a while now. But I honestly have no memories of Styxia.
What the fuck's going on? Okay, so did Polixia try to revive Casterus? And in reviving Casterus, or when she sacrificed herself to become the death, she made Casterus to be... Okay.
My memories only begin after Aminet brought me to Idonia.
So is the Queen Polixia? But is she... They said that the Queen wants to take advantage of the Reaper girl. Is the Reaper girl her then? That controls the dragon?
Keep moving forward. Always.
It's yet another eulogistic butterfly.
Shut up. Just shut up. Even if that girl is evil, there's no reason for you to absolve that monster. It was the both of them, who trapped us in this crevice between life and death.
Don't be scared. They haven't noticed us at all.
Yep, convincing as fuck, man. Really convincing. Alright. Oh. Ooh. I love the fact that they're just giving me my treasure immediately.
Oh, this is...
I'll worry about that later.
Living ones?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, could you be the scions of Styxia?
Scions?
Did you hear about the great work that I'm doing here? And have thus arrived to give me the last material that I need for transmutation?
Is he the alchemist?
Great work?
That was talking about the dragon?
Have you heard of the great name of Pollux, perchance?
Yes. Definitely heard that name many times.
You have? Then that's good. During the Age of Myth, a time likely before your birth, I was the unsurpassed zenith of alchemy that none could reach. On the shoals of the River of Souls, I shall make Pollux soar again and bring death back to the world.
Oh, he's the alchemist from the story that brought the princess back from the dead.
But didn't that dragon already bring death to the world?
Oh, looks like you don't know the whole picture. Well, it's true that the missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world, makes it so that humankind cannot die.
What? Missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world.
So, it's just as I feared.
You and that dragon, are you two sides of the same coin?
This is my guess. The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Souls until they reach the end of the West Winds. But this River of Souls was blocked by Pollux's fall.
So Pollux is Thanatos then?
That's right. That's why it's imperative that I bring the dragon back to the mortal realm and make it soar the skies again. I have long since prepared my alchemical matrix in the tower. Although, I am still missing the most crucial material of all. That final ingredient, the final sacrifice, is none other than the girl who lives out her days with death.
You found her!
Huh? What's going on? You didn't touch him, did you?
I know that I am no longer capable of carrying out that task. Take this, all of you, and please fulfill that great undertaking on my behalf.
So people are dying, becoming souls, but they can't move on.
This...
We had been inebriated in Fagusa's feast for too long before we began to seek divine bestowed death, so that we could be freed from the whims of fate. However, that brought doom upon us. Instead of summoning a supreme god, we encountered a monster that cut off the River of Souls. That detestable dragon Pollux denied all the dead from the gates of the Nether Realm. Unable to rest in peace, these departed spirits engulfed Styxia like a roaring tide. As a result, my city and its people no longer exist. That child is the only person whom I managed to save. Born within the evil dragon's abdomen, she has possessed the talent of death since her birth.
She must have been granted to us by the gods as a chance for us to atone for our sins. Please, you must nurture her to adulthood and prevent her from experiencing all of the suffering that we went through.
I don't know if that happened.
I promise that I will care for her as a mother, that I will protect her from the evils of death.
By Fagusa above, thank you for your kindness. As her mother, please bless this child with a name before I am swept away by the River of Souls. Please, let me know how I should address her in my next life.
Oh, like how a transient raven butterfly, a fleeting papilio castor, perches on the twig of death. Castorus. That shall be her name.
That's where my name comes from?
A massive... Ah, okay.
The sound's back.
Boss fight coming soon. Okay. Huh.
Living ones, don't waste your time bickering. The Netherrealm's wrath is falling upon you.
Black Tide creations. When did they miss? Please fight them with caution.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as those Black Tide creatures.
That's a good actor.
Hide behind me.
Ooh.
Some value,
So,
I suppose. Existence is
if you watch my like theory videos, you probably know that I try to use
Life is not so fragile. Here.
like Amphoreus music when I'm making like videos, because obviously I'm making videos about Amphoreus. So I would like to try to use the music from it. Amphoreus music is good, but it just doesn't fit me speaking and talking about theories. I never ran into this problem in Penacony, because Penacony's like jazz-ish music honestly really works with video making. Like the what's it called, the Hanu theme. Oh my god, perfect. Oh, it's not done yet. It's not ready yet. Perfect for this.
In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up.
So this is the warmth of life.
Life's like a good brute, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Embrace a new life.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, there's so many of them. How are we holding up?
There we go.
Nothing. It ain't over.
Mimi! Mimi!
Darkness with me.
And then this should kill it, I'm fairly sure.
May death protect us.
Oh, never mind.
Our souls.
Oh. Is that my day?
For the feast of strife. Upon their triumphant return.
Oh, I didn't have to do shit.
You?
Lord Mighty?
I missed you so much that it almost killed me to pun intended.
Lord Mighty. You've been through some tough battles once again.
That black tide is endless. My death is only temporary. I will find my path of return and go back to the world of the living and continue my protection.
Lord Mighty, I have always wanted to. Why does death reject you?
I'm the one resisting it. I must resist the temptation to go with the flow.
Oh, I always thought that Death resisted them. He's the one resisting it?
I'll go against the current and kill my way out of this cursed nether realm. That is my destiny.
He seems to be... Is this really the proud mighty?
It seems like he's completely focused on resisting the temptation of the dead's whispers. He's working hard every minute to deny death. It seems his battlefield is not limited to the world of the living. Lord Mighty, are you willing to travel with us? We're headed for the Matrix inside that tower to summon Thanatos from their prolonged concealment.
Thanatos challenge death.
That's right. If we can work together and defeat them, you won't have to be troubled by the curse of immortality any longer.
Let's go together, Castoris. Let the person who has brushed against death countless times guide your way.
Cass, are you sure you want to do this? The alchemist said he wanted you to be a sacrifice.
I'm not afraid. There's no reason for us to turn back anymore. Rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option. Perhaps fate might take pity on us today and show some compassion.
Yeah, seeing My Day, I mean, I'm glad. I like My Day, but I'm also like, was not expecting to see My Day. You know, I'm gonna switch Gallagher to Lingsha for this.
With you here, I feel a bit more at ease.
Okay. I don't know if this is the proper team to be... Oh, god fucking damn it. I just noticed a little wall in the paint of on my roof. It's a little... Was that always there? Alright, come on. Get your ass back here. Don't make me call your cat boss, okay? I'll do it. I don't know how you guys get along, but I'll do it. Raw stone pilfered from the bottomless sea. That's this.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Is this where we're supposed to go? Okay. That's a bit of a problem. To purify it, okay. I guess we have to go around this. Oh, here. Oh, that makes more sense. That makes sense. Let's see now. Every single time I use one of these, I just think about how much traffic
like
it would
this in
cause
books.
to go into anywhere. Because you have to wait in line to get anywhere. Before you are rusted, broken chains, remnants of a path once led to the tower.
This is going to be difficult.
Didn't Castrum Kremnos also have this?
I'm familiar with this kind of mechanism, but I've never repaired broken chains.
If I was more powerful, I would be able to carry one person with each limb and fly the four of us to the other side.
You would have to be a lot more powerful, ma'am.
The Rune of Recollection is here, but I can't find a miracle orb anywhere. So weird. Huh, could it be in that collapsed tower in the distance?
Looks like it's your time to shine.
It's still up to me to step up in a crisis. Wait here. I'll go check things out.
All right, ma'am. You're getting a little bit too confident, all right? A little bit too overconfident. A little cocky, all right, ma'am? I need you to calm your ass down. You're still a pink bunny. Please, ma'am. Oh. Okay, never mind. Confidence is rightfully yours. I didn't even know you could do that. What the fuck?
The pink squirrel is very smart.
That.
The miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
Oh, this is sick looking, by the way.
Aren't I a good fit for Orynyx's priest?
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever.
The dichotomy of being death and being like the kindest Christos heir is kind of funny. It's cute.
The alchemical matrix should be behind this door.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Is that...
See you tomorrow was a little too literal. Oh, god damn it. This is where we're going with this, huh? Shit.
Wow, there are so many of you!
Oh, god damn it. No.
It's little Cass and little Gray. Oh, there's also little D and the pink puppy.
Ah, this is gonna make me sad again.
Trian? Aren't you?
Shrian and Maide. I get it now.
Get what? I'm getting even more confused.
No! We're gonna tell a child she's dead? Oh, no.
This is the first time I've encountered a deceased friend while going upstream in the River of Souls.
It really works like this. Just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way. I'm also unable to sense the aura of the living on Lady Trian.
Yup, you're right. Trian already knows that she'll not be able to return to everyone's side. But Trian believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm. So, Trian has been standing here, at this spot closest to the world of the living, and waiting for little Cass.
Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart.
Oh, it must have been very tough for you.
But according to what Trian said, we're almost at the entrance of the Netherrealm. Trian promised Trevi and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you. So, little Cass, don't cry. Please, accept this.
Oh,
We finally finished it.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, no. No. Anoxa has his gun and is frowning too. Oh, no. God fucking damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
This is what Lady Treeby once mentioned. The gift for me that you didn't manage to finish.
The Holy Maiden of Yanis. Even when separated by life and death, their thoughts are still connected.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing this. Trian hopes that little Cass likes it.
My heart.
Seriously. It's seriously a wonderful drawing. Lady Trian.
This is our flame chase journey.
Little Cass, we don't know what your journey was like before. Trevi has always said that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey. But little Cass no longer has anything to fear now, because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey!
Her sounding so happy makes it so much worse.
That's right. Only now, when I see Lady Trian's gift, do I realize that I've already obtained so many things I would never have dared to dream of since I embarked on the flame chase journey. It's the first time I've gained so many companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting and photography. The first time I had dinner with someone else. The first time I went to the market to buy the Chimera doll I'd liked for a very long time and hugged it to sleep. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaya. The first time I went for a walk with Lady Trebi, Lady Trian, and Lady Trinan. The first time I enjoyed the night breeze and looked up at the stars with Miss Hyacinth. The first time I took care of Dromesis with the Trailblazer. Looking back at all these experiences I never thought were possible, it feels as though the scales of my life had shrunk from centuries and decades down to minutes and seconds. And all of them are so precious. I took countless photos in the past, but they're all black and white landscapes. I don't have a single one with friends. If I had known, I would have taken more pictures.
Then shall we take one now?
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass and would love to take a picture with little Cass.
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
I thought so too.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Little Cass smiled. Trevi, Trinan, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
Ah, it hurts here.
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mrs. Life.
I'm not sure if anyone else noticed, but there seems to be a little cat thief in the bottom left corner.
Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on!
Was she there the whole time? Or is it just recently?
Little Cass, Little Gray, everyone!
Oh no, don't say it. Oh god damn it, she said it. Oh god damn it, she said it. Oh god damn it, I'm sad again.
Lady Trian.
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end of the stream of souls. If I go any further, I might lose myself.
I must leave now, for the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living.
Can you find... Don't you want to know the truth behind Thanatos?
I seek not to enter the door to the nether realm. Castorus, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mighty.
Oh.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. Even if it takes 1,000 years of waiting, I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death till the miracle descends.
Damn. My day is still a beast, even as a soul. Some things just don't change.
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
I just noticed that all three, that's why they did it, because all three of them are the Calamity Titans in the next world, because she's gonna be trickery, My Day would be strife, and Castorus would be death. Oh, that makes sense. I was like wondering why would they bring My Day back for this, and I was like, now I understand. It's because there's a shared moment between the three of them. Wait, that's actually very clever.
I see.
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes, resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Hell yeah, mighty.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
Good pep talk.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Georios' earth, Kephali's fire, Fagusa's ocean, and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious after all.
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time.
Wait, is that something Aglaia said to Cypher or Castorus? Death or not, please follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask you.
Castorus, please, live as a human. And die as one.
Okay, that answered my question.
According to that alchemist, the final piece is supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the past, and therefore cannot see the full picture.
The past?
I saw the twins of death in Kethali's memory, and now I am certain that I was one of them. The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle.
Oh. That makes sense now. I see. Wow, holy shit, that's a trial. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a trial. What? That's a fucking trial. What? That makes every other trial seem like a goddamn cakewalk. You gotta do what was, you gotta do an Uchiha clan thing? Like, what the hell? Some Sharingan shit. Literally, that I'm not. It like as much as that sounds like a joke. That was literally the first thing that came to my brain. Wow, that sucks.
She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, it also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything. They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
So she killed her. She felt bad, revived her. Reviving her killed her, and now she's dying to bring her back. Oh god. This is... what in the supernatural is going on?
You mean... Pollux?
That's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from reaching the next world. And that's why... we have to awaken Pollux from death before we can retrieve the core flame of death. We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
But Cass, if that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon body?
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as the dragon's twin. But before we talk about that, have you heard the sighs?
Well, I was right. I was right about the dragon being Pollux. I'm just gonna... I guess that was a correct one.
I heard them too. So what are those?
I think it's probably the sign of Pollux's wish being fulfilled. They must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect a dead woman. That's why they exerted every ounce of their strength to send me to Styxia, a city that called for death, a land where none is hostile to death. They never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely, all because they wanted to give me a new life. Pollux must really want to know how their sister has been after giving their all to save her. That wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm even after their fall, quietly watching and documenting every detail of their sister's life.
So instead of picking up objects on the way here,
we were instead showing things to a strand of yearning that lingers here. Now, we must weave these yearnings together and restore them into Pollux's complete soul.
but all of this is just a hypothesis, right? What if we go through with the ritual and it turns out totally different?
Don't sound too happy about that. That's really bad considering where's everything going on right now.
That's fine. As Professor Anaxa often reminds us, such is the nature of alchemy. The true outcome can only be known once the process is complete. This is why alchemy is also known as the miracle of creation.
I feel like alchemy is going to play a lot bigger role in the future parts of the story, just based on how important it's played here.
Now, the puzzle of Pollux's yearnings is nearly complete, with only one final piece remaining. I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know in the alchemical matrix. I will show them my whole life since I left Styxia. Lady Trianne has already drawn a picture of my entire life, and it is now in my hands.
Oh, okay, that's... Oh, the photo, picture, oh, it's so sad. So Casters is gonna... Okay.
Then, let the ritual begin. And now, the objective is complete. That is all. Such is what Professor Anaxa always says after preparing for an alchemical ritual. And now, Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge your soul. Perhaps you will be disturbed by this, and your body may become horrifying to behold. But if even the slightest trace of your soul remains, the soul that once ferried me to this side of the shore, then please, look at me. I wish to thank you in person. I have obtained everything you sacrificed your divinity for. Lady Almanette.
Did she recognize you? Oh, she must be the first soul we can communicate with here, right?
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here, like the rest of them. The only difference is that I was there when she died. Please, go on. I'm listening. Are you about to tell the story of Styxia?
Yes. You're just as smart as I imagined, but... never mind. Now's not the time.
There's no need to worry, Elder. Take a look around you. You're already at the resting place of the dead.
The world of the dead? But how?
I understand that you chose to remain silent about the story to protect Casterus, the girl who coexists with death, but you no longer need to hide that story. I can assure you that you have protected that girl's life well.
Oh. Well, in that case, let me begin. Styxia, the pearl of the ocean, plagued by unwarranted calamity and ravaged by death in the fairy tale. It was the first city-state to shift their faith towards death, even before Idonia did. From where you stand now, I suppose that's a bit hard to believe. Right?
Indeed. I cannot imagine that those from the era Chrysia, blessed with eternal life, could ever yearn for death.
I have pondered the same question, child. But I am afraid there is no clear answer to it.
Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust. That's how someone once explained to me why death is necessary to the world.
That is true. That is
But
true.
I still can't take that as the final answer. Would a world without journeys and epics be worse off?
It would be.
I take it the one who spoke this line was a general, or perhaps a warrior. I, however, did find some inspiration in these words. Would you like to hear my thoughts, Castoris?
Please enlighten me, Lady Amunet. Though I have already made up my mind on how to handle the authority and core flame of death, your words might truly guide me toward the path forward.
You and I are neither warriors nor generals. Therefore, journeys and epics cannot truly resonate with us. But what if I reframe it like this? What if love is not a trait bestowed upon mortals by Nestia, but a blessing from death?
Love.
No one ever invented the word cherish in the era when life was eternal. For all the good things in the world can be revisited endlessly, and every bond formed carried no risk of being severed. The so-called Era Chrysia was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. People did not truly live. They simply existed, going through the motions without passion or purpose, then waiting for something to happen. Perhaps the people of Styxia chose to embrace death not out of fascination with its cruel and fearsome side, but instead became fixated and obsessed with the impulses and desires tied to a finite existence.
Wow. You know, I'm not sure if there was an inspiration in this, but so what, you know, obviously what they say is in truth, and that's, you know, there's a saying, obviously, that we find joy in things because we know things will end. But there's actually one of the, probably my, oh god, I don't know if I can keep saying this, one of, if not my favorite story in video games ever was I know it's gonna sound so off maybe, but like, was the Avalon LeFay Lost Belt 6 in Fate Go. And it was actually the last story I played in Fate because it was honestly so good that it felt like a magnum opus. I couldn't play any more of it. It was just so good. And one of the ongoing interesting things that happened in that story, if I'm remembering correctly, and you know, if you're a Fate Go fan, maybe you can, or a former one, maybe you can correct me on this, but it was that the fairies kind of dealt with this. The fact that they had such a long life, they didn't have creativity, that they didn't have truly really have ambition that much, or did anything different. They actually kept human as you know, slaves, to be honest, and needed their creativity and their livelihood because they couldn't produce anything. And so that's kind of what it reminds me of. And it's such a whole entire thing coming out to this was really interesting, because I know Fate plays a huge inspiration to Honkai Star Rail. It's even been confirmed that the game writers and the developers love Fate Go, and that's how I think that's how they were inspired to make this game. So I'm not sure if that was actually the inspiration for this, but that's the first thing that comes up. Obviously, this is not a a topic that hasn't been discussed before throughout media, right? But it's something that touches, I think, is a very close thing with a lot of people, because you know, people fear death, but at the same time, death is what gives meaning to life.
Therefore, death is not a thing of fear and desperation, but...
That's right, Casterus. It is the reason we shed tears when parting ways, and also the original spark that ignited the passion of mortals. If you truly intend to deprive the world of death, then be prepared to witness it return to a state of stagnation.
I understand, Lady Amunet. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love. Not even the Death Titan has the right to take that away from humankind again. Nestia's love was the chrysalis of Gold's first blessing, but it most likely wasn't understood by mankind. We only learned to interpret this wonderful gift after Thanatos' arrival. If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played midwife in delivering me into this world. You wouldn't have welcomed me into Idonia, and Aglaya would never have invited me to join the Flame Chase journey. None of these stories would ever have happened, and I would never have lived, let alone found happiness. Thank you, Mother. I will use all the love I've experienced in this long life to complete the final miracle. My teacher, Anaxagoras.
Oh, cussing.
Grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse.
Ooh, chills.
Rises from the earth, falls from the sky. As above, so below. This is the greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
Ooh, that... Ooh, the singing with the talking... That got me, dude. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Dot. When ally target's HP is reduced, accumulates desperate bubble. Upon reaching the limit, remove damage mitigation.
Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone? Or will you show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and regret? Please cherish the time before your soul withers.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I think this might be the top
As you wish.
boss music so far in Amphoreus.
And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid.
Small problem.
Existence is
I have no health.
May the foul stench to time to cleanse the filth.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Meet my dragon. It's a little weird to use this dragon against this dragon when they're supposed to be the same one, but you know, we go with it. Oh.
to weep in grief, I will grant you peace. This turn.
Aww.
Yes, it's me. I'm back.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem be of your body and mind.
Oh shit, that's not what I needed.
Truth, everything in this world is bleeding.
I didn't need to do that. That's not what I meant to do.
Please share darkness with me. Be careful.
Ooh, I should have.
By instinct, but there is fury welling up within them. Please, don't turn back to the Nether Realm.
Okay, Caster's is strong.
Oh, death. Sleep in peace.
Oh my god, HSR does this thing where they end cutscenes just a little bit too early. They should have just let that sink in for like 2 more seconds. That was cool though.
I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death. And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you, but with the help of many people, I was finally able to pick up these broken fragments of my past. I'm back, Pollux.
Oh.
I know this might not be what you wanted. But I have to do this. So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm, just like you did in the past. Please take me to where the core flame of death rests. I'll be going now.
Let's go.
They may look scary, but as long...
Oh, are we running out of time? What's happening?
What's wrong?
I feel dizzy.
Are you...
What's wrong with her?
Her time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid her soul will return to Thanatos' embrace before me.
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
Don't worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return, all right?
Is she gonna return?
Alright. I'm the best at taking care of others. Go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with any regrets.
No regrets.
It's a deal then. Please. Wait for me.
Oh, you sit in your little dingy... Okay. Venture not with me into the vast seas where perhaps without seeing me you lose your way to the ocean. Ocean crosses never ends.
After all that, you still ended up back here.
Oh, it's Pollux. Oh.
So the legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers.
Yes.
Oh, that sucks. She's still in a wheelchair.
Just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
Is that you, Plixia?
Do you remember me?
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier.
God, I am so curious. I would love to hear the game designers or the character designers direction in believing that Pollexia or Pollux should be, when you give the idea of creating a death-like character, it's a really interesting to go into this concept of someone who is crippled and seemingly in pain, and it's just this tiny, almost what you seem to be exact opposite of a dangerous person, right?
However, since you recognize the name, you must already know everything about Thanatos, right?
Yes. I'm here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphoreus.
You know, my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact and look off into the distance. Just like what you are doing now.
Can you tell me about the last Era Nova? What did you do, Plixia?
Where should I begin? I suppose we can start from the beginning. A long, long time ago, there were a pair of like-minded twins. As foretold in the prophecy, they were chosen to be successors to the god of death. But fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of a family member with our own hands.
That's still so fucked.
That trial was indeed recorded in that memory.
Then you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life, so that I could ascend as the demigod of death. But I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair. So, while weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life
and death. I reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm. But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile actions. Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, their souls will meet Thanatos, who would determine where every soul goes.
God, this is really pretty. Like, okay, this is so pretty. This is really, really pretty. Man.
If the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm to continue walking the earth.
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm, never to touch each other ever again. The half of Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death, that was the curse I forced upon you.
The half of Thanatos that represents life. Human.
Then, what about you?
As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living. From then on, my Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience with death, and were left stranded within an ever-rising river of the dead. What irony. My selfish desire to save your life gave you and the world a fate far worse than death instead. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
That's sad.
Fate is absurd indeed. Our lives were a mirrored image of one another, like a pair of hands. Even so, we arrived at the same destination. We walked different paths, yet experienced the same pain.
I had hoped that maybe you would at least have a good life in this cycle. I'm sorry.
I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste. As far as I'm concerned, you did nothing wrong.
Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity upon you, a total stranger.
Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of this long journey. I was once lost, even upset. But I realized recently that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the source of these emotions, nor would I have realized my purpose. I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. And we wouldn't be discussing our past while sharing the same view of this landscape. I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
The meaning of our existence.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land, 'cause we sowed it with the seeds of our separation and watered it with our tears of loneliness. Yes, the only thing death is allowed to create are flowers that bloom from blood and tears. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will. Nor can the hand of shadow determine a person's remaining days. Because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated by another's will.
Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos' existence?
No. No single being can bear the scales of life and death on their own. Not even a god. Life and death weigh equally heavy. We both know that now, don't we?
You, too, must have had a difficult life. We've taken quite the ridiculous journey together, haven't we? I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written, and let us draw this seemingly endless fate to a close. It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching day after day as desperate spirits are denied by this lonely wasteland. I always hoped I would see you among them. But I was also afraid of seeing you. I didn't know how I could possibly face you again. But more than anything, I was afraid that you might have forgotten all about me.
I know. But don't you see, Polixia? I made it back anyway. You don't have to shoulder death's authority on your own anymore. It was always meant to be held in two hands anyway. So, let's give our core flame to her and have her take it back to the mortal realm. Give humanity back their cycle of life and death. Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. We were only meant to watch over life. Let's tend the field together and create a warm sea of flowers for all the souls to come. What do you think, Polixia?
Yes, just one last step. You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame.
Through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains.
As foretold by the prophecy, Thanatos' authority is only destined for only one person to wield. As the Chrysos heir of death, as their demigod, as a titan, our fated moment has arrived once again.
Just like before.
Yes, just like before. But unlike that time, the ones undergoing the trial this time are prepared.
You've made up your mind?
Yes, as dictated by fate. But I won't be afraid, as long as you're here with me. Complete your trial in this life. Grant me the embrace of death, and light the spark of life ablaze. You've been tempered by life and death. I know you'll be able to give this wasteland its first breath of life. Like a raven butterfly, flying swiftly into the netherrealm, perching on the twig of death.
I will. After this, I will remain permanently in the Netherrealm.
Oh, shit.
The River of Souls shall return here and rain down from the sky, scattering souls across the earth. The cycle of life and death will flow once again. This sea of flowers you sowed shall bear countless joyous or sorrowful souls and bloom evermore.
Thank you. Just one last thing. Can you grant me one wish?
Of course. What is it?
Please, don't forget me.
God damn it.
I promise you, when we meet in the next world, even if I have endured another reincarnation, even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tightly in my arms. Just like what I did when we were born.
Casterus. Casterus, you're as beautiful as a fleeting butterfly.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? What was that change?
Time flies. In the blink of an eye, the 15th entry hour is already at hand. When this farce is over, your soul will be placed on the scales of life and death. Are you ready?
No need to ask so many times. Of course I am.
Then why do you drag your feet? Is your fear of crowds holding you back again?
I simply find them too noisy. Paying attention to conceited fools like them would be an utter waste of my time.
Such harsh words. As I see it, you are no less arrogant than they are.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh. I did not expect to hear that from you. Are you not going to refute me?
I know myself better than you think I do. At the very least, better than a stowaway like you.
And they say men whose ends are nigh have but kind words. Well, that is exactly why I chose you.
Should I thank you for the compliment?
The hour of the trial has come. Do you have an answer for me? And how will you prove the veracity of your argument?
I suppose there is no point in putting this off any longer. Do you recall where we stopped the last time?
You were saying that Amphoreus' history is cyclical.
Indeed. The demigods that bear the core flames eventually become the new titans at the world's end.
Deus Casterus. Wait, that's a great photo or picture or drawing. I love that they're experimenting with new artwork between different things. Okay, I will say this. I know we can't skip forward. Sario has this bad habit. I don't know why they do this, but they skip from a cutscene and from one thing to another like way too quickly. let me sit in it, all right? Let me sit in my depression, okay? A little bit, okay? That was a beautiful, heartwarming moment between two twins that haven't seen each other in literally a lifetime, okay? Or thousands of lifetimes, apparently. Let me dwell in that pain in my heart, and then we can move on to Anaxa. Don't get me wrong. I'm actually really liking the story so far. But that's one thing that's always had a little bit of annoyance with me in Star Rail. But also, I am loving that they are experimenting with new ways of artwork. This is so cool. The watercolors with Trebios was so good. Yeah, and then doing the cutscenes in between, like, they're really making it flow better, and I'm really liking it.
Remember what happened on the Holy Mountain? Calypso, Naias. As their destined ends approached, one by one, they left this world, leaving only the twins, who are fated to succeed death. Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent with ours, you and Calypso, as well as Nikador and Naias, act as supporting evidence. I can only come up with a rough sketch for my theory of a cyclical history. For all the pains I took to reach this point, I had already lost hope of ever obtaining definitive proof. After all, the past is in the past. Proving that we are the legacies of heroes of the past is a hopeless endeavor. That is, until I met a girl named Polixia and her sister. If Castorus was truly sent from the past to the present for the Titan's self-serving reasons, then having lived through 2 cycles, and with Styxia as the pivot, she will no doubt be the link to connect all of this together. If the Twins of Death can bridge 2 cycles to reunite at the shores of the Sea of Souls, then my hypothesis will no longer be just a hypothesis. And you too will get the answer to your question.
Well, that is all well and good, but how can you be so sure? If there is even the slightest error in your hypothesis, the girl will be shattered.
It matters not. The most important quality a scholar must possess is foolhardiness. If you are overly cautious, then you'll never have the gumption to make the first step, and change will never come.
Okay, honestly, really good advice. kind of, you know, be a little cautious, but it's actually really good advice.
Besides, I, an Exagoras, am destined to overturn this farcical world. Come, let us go and teach those pathetic worms one final lesson.
All right, let's go.
All things are connected by origin and are made of the same essence.
I wonder if we're gonna actually be able to fight something. Oh wait, that's cool. They remember the team that you wanted to pick out for them. I wonder if we're gonna actually be able to.
Fine. So they are leaving the final debate to him.
Interesting.
Let those Chrysos heirs who started this terrible war hear you. Let them hear the voices of the people!
As always, that woman knows how to stir up a crowd.
Professor Anaxa, I thought you'd pass on this.
Everyone must cast their vote, or this assembly would serve no purpose.
Prof, do you truly think it's wise to entrust the fate of the world to an assembly like this?
Akama has stood strong under this system for 1,000 years. It stands to reason that there is purpose in its existence. But that is not what you're asking, is it? What you really want to know is Aglaya making the right decision in entrusting the fate of the world to you?
Damn. He's I know he's smart, but that was clever.
Nothing ever escapes you.
I didn't spend all those years teaching you for nothing. Most people only take 4 years to graduate, if I recall.
How much did it take? Fine on.
To tell the truth, I feel like I'm on my way to an execution chamber instead of a podium. So, do you have an answer to that question?
No, I don't.
I thought so.
Because that question is not yours to ask in the first place. Is Aglaya entrusting the world to you the right decision? Don't make me laugh. That is a question that woman must answer herself. Why are you fretting about this on her behalf? Or have you been seeing yourself as her pawn all this time?
Damn, he said that with anger.
Listen up. I'll say this only once. Flip your perspective around and ask yourself this instead. What should I do to ensure that the world doesn't stray from the correct path? That is what you should be thinking about. You still have time, so give it some thought. Oh, and don't bother telling me the answer. Tell it to those begging for salvation from the gods.
Got it.
He is such a good teacher, but he plays the role of such a good asshole teacher. He's such a good asshole teacher.
Thank you, Professor Anaxa.
That's Anaxagoras to you.
Who will you be voting for?
That'll depend on how well you perform. May Cersei safeguard your thoughts.
He's such an ass. But he's so, like, he's, okay, the thing is, he's such an ass, but he's so good at making it, because he's an asshole because he can live up to it, right? He's a smart ass, but he can actually walk the walk, and that's what is good about his character. Lord Anaxa, you're finally here. The last speaker for the assembly will be taking the stage soon. The resolution will be passed after that. Lady Canis has reserved a special seat for you. Shall I show you to it? Lead the way. All right, this way, please.
I actually don't necessarily find things remaining the way they are.
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. As the Theoros, I present to you Finan of Ides Elysiae, virtuous citizen of Akima, and the last speaker of the assembly.
Much obliged, Lord Lycus.
I remember him. He's the penniless lad working for Aglaya.
Penniless? Jesus!
Where's Lady Goldweaver? Why is she sending this guy to give the last speech? Is this really the end of the Flame Chase journey?
Can this dude really face down kindness? I actually don't necessarily find...
By Kefali above. Dear citizens of Akima, as you look upon me, so too do I see you.
Come on, Finan, I believe in you. Come on. Work those debate skills.
I see your fear and misgivings, your apprehension about the discord between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders.
I believe in it. Come on.
Your uneasiness about the future of the Holy City. Yet, before you contemplate something as grand as the fate of the world, I ask that you look closer. Look beyond the horizon illuminated by Kefali, at the crisis threatening to overwhelm us.
What?
Ides Elysiae, my beloved hometown, is a village forgotten by time. It is a place with the most invigorating breeze and wheat fields that spread all the way to the sea. I once thought that there I would enjoy a lifetime of peace and quiet with my friends and family. How I wish I could invite all of you to that paradise, far from the noise and chatter of the world. Alas, I can't. Because she, and all that she nurtured, all that I loved, they have long been devoured by the black tide. My beloved home is no more. I will never forget the day the black tide struck. My father, Hieronymus, fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child. My mother, Aldada, She was ripped apart by monsters. Also, I might live to stand before you here and now. Galba, he was a hunter. But in the end, those arms that once drew a bow instead embraced Piso, his beloved son, as they both breathed their last. Pythias, the teacher, risked her life to save her students, but a burning beam fell on her, crushing her. And what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive? No, she didn't. Livia, Piso, and so many other children. My childhood friends. They were all swallowed by the black tide and turned into monsters. They kept saying the same thing over and over. Even up until the final moment, I finally steeled my heart and granted them eternal peace with my sword.
Oh, shit. I didn't know he did that. Oh.
Why, Finan? Aren't we the best of friends?
Oh.
That is the Black Tide. A looming threat that can bring Akuma to its knees any time. Kindness may have promised that with the 3 Titans of Calamity Con, Akuma will return to an era Chrysia once more, but much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. While the demigod of strife has done everything in his power to hold them back, they are still coming. By now, the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already. The roaring thunder is a message from the strife demigod. The Flame Reaper has risen from death, and they hunger for the core flames of the gods.
Lies! If such a powerful enemy is indeed approaching, why is Akuma still a picture of peace?
Exactly! The city of Akuma shows no signs of pandemonium or chaos. And why is that? I beg you, spare a moment to think about this. Are we able to stand here and hold this assembly in peace today because the danger has passed? No! This peace we enjoy is no gift of fate. We are able to stand here today only because the Chrysos heirs have stepped up and shielded Akuma from calamity. With her golden threads, Aglaya has preserved and continues to preserve these idyllic days that all of you hold dear. Council of Elders claims that Aglaya will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul. But ask yourselves this. Rather than offering her aid and support, why do they choose to watch and push Akuma away from the Flame Chase journey? The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity. Allow me to lay it bare before you.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro. Cook. Come on. Come on. You've been cooking, bro.
The Council of Elders, which bears Akuma's history and honor, along with this citizens' assembly we once took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
Oh, damn. He went a bit far.
You insolent whelp! How dare you!
It is true that Aglaya has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. All while these vermin are making up baseless accusations about her and scheming in the shadows. Not once has she ever failed Akuma. Yet these vermin attempt to tear her apart, tarnishing her name with unfounded allegations. She may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart always stayed true to humanity?
they attempt to mislead you and reduce this assembly to a crude standoff between gods and humans, but citizens of Akama. Once more, I implore you to open your eyes and look at those around you. Examine them closely. Beneath all that finery, do you see the good heart of a human or the poisonous glands of a pest? Make your judgment, then turn your gaze to the demigods, whom so many of you regard as cold and merciless. Do you not see the light of humanity in them? And those who wear the mask of humanity, yet utter only hurtful, slanderous words. Can you not see that their souls have been corrupted by power?
Damn. Ooh, he took a risk, dog. He took a risk. Ooh.
No matter what your answer is, and no matter who your vote goes to, rest assured that you have nothing to fear. For Aglaya, Tribios, and I will remain your faithful guardians and pledge our lives to upholding your decision. And this vow will stay true until the end of our days, where it will be passed on to future flame chasers. A steadfast and unwavering promise that shall endure through the ages.
Damn. Damn, he's angry. He's angry.
Absolutely right. The crisis here have only our best interests in mind. I still don't understand it.
Oh, I should know that. In an uproar, representative leaders from different cities in Akama throw pieces of pottery in the Dolium.
At the present time, on the scales of Talenton, those who call for the continuation of the Flame Chase journey, and those who demand its suspension. Each faction holds an equal share of votes, resulting in a perfect balance.
As expected. This is the moment when the Flame Chase journey is the closest to its end.
And now, it's your turn to vote, Lord Anaxagoras.
Is there anyone else who hasn't voted?
No, you're the last. Cast your vote with care, for your decision will break this impasse.
I have long since made a decision.
Very well. May you bring much needed change to this farcical world.
Ooh, I'm interested.
I trust you haven't forgotten the world we've envisioned together.
Oh, we could talk to everyone. Wait. Can you talk to Aglaya? Wait, hold on. Can you talk to Aglaya?
Always
No, nothing.
talk about a grand entrance.
Okay. What is he gonna do? What is our boy gonna do?
You've done well, Finan. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotions was a prudent move. Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphoreus, I, Anaxagoras, am ready to cast my vote. But before that, in the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here. Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the interest of fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence your decision.
Very well. I thank you for your honesty.
What's he doing?
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
Oh, I can feel my heart going.
Cut the act! Who do you think you are wasting our time like this?
Lord Anaxa, please do not forget that I...
Rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa. Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Ooh. Ooh.
Just vote already. What are you waiting for?
Your vote. Cast your vote.
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
How else am I supposed to make use of this situation where my body and soul are separated? Oh, Circes. Or should I say Calypso? Accompany me on this final journey. Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate the answer to your question and validate my decision. We need only to follow the sound of the tides.
Oh, is he just gonna straight die?
You are... Well done, child. Just as I foresaw. You have achieved great things.
Teacher.
What a twist of fate. A blasphemer raised in the doctrines of the Venerationists. It's like a foal kicking its mother in the belly after taking all her milk.
I respect you immensely, sir. But
you cherish the truth even more. So, child, do not be troubled by the criticisms I have borne. Do not let those voices hinder you as you forge ahead. As the sage of the Venerationists, I am duty-bound to oppose you. But, as your friend and mentor, Anaxagoras, I say, go forth, for the truth is already in your hands.
I will keep that in mind.
Go now, child. Your lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. And when you reach the end of this journey, may we meet again with the truth before us.
Ooh, the music is crazy.
You have my word, sir. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
You are right, Empedocles. My lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. I must be on my way now. May we meet again with the truth before us, Empedocles.
What are you waiting for? Just cast your vote.
Silence! Silence, everyone!
Behold, Circes, here at the center of the world, I shall write the final step of my proof.
What is he doing?
For this place is but one step away from the truth.
Ooh, cutscene, cutscene.
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
Thank you, Castorus.
The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else!
Elder Kindness, I have deciphered the truth of this world.
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Buy carefully and to lengthen above, as the Theoros I have observed.
So he was waiting this whole time for Castris to reach out to him to confirm his theory. Oh.
No! Lygus, you can't! Anaxa, what have you done? Have you lost your mind? I hope you are prepared for the harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark my words, I will make sure that clever head of yours never forgets the price of betrayal.
Have you forgotten? I told you that happens to be one of my rare talents.
You put on such a grand performance, just to aid their preposterous flame chase journey?
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. I may be paranoid by nature, but I've always been known for my honesty. If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little game of politics. Factions, standpoints, they are jokes in my eyes. I have never once switched sides, because I, and I alone, am the truth.
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens here as witnesses, we should honor the spirit of democracy and respect the decision of this assembly. I have observed that Akama has chosen her destiny. This citizens' assembly has resolved to continue the flame chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the wall of heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's way forward.
You!
I don't know why you're angry at him. He's the one. This is his job. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest.
It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. Very well. Let me entertain you for a little longer. By your leave, Lord Lygus.
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if you will. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has an announcement for the assembly.
What is this performer up to now?
Just moments ago, all of you made a decision on the fate of Amphoreus. As a supporter of the Flame Chase journey, it pleases me to see the choice you have made. But I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about this outcome. Thus, I hereby challenge this resolution.
What is this bitch doing?
Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali's name that Era Nova will truly welcome the fairy tale ending that the Chrysos heirs have promised? A beautiful new world free of calamity and madness?
Nonsense! That's impossible!
No one? Must I pick somebody to answer?
Dude really is a teacher.
Very well. You, the one acting so wise and profound, in front of all present here, do you dare swear that it will happen for sure? No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over your face. Yes, you. Do you dare swear by it in front of the Titan?
What are you trying to do?
Useless. Your turn, then. With that smug look of yours, you must be confident that the Flame Chase journey is the best course to take, right?
Hey! Mind your tongue!
So, no one? I see. In that case, Finan, answer me this. Your speech was filled with such passion just now. How confident, then, are you in making this promise?
Professor, what are you doing?
Let him continue with his performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make such a promise. And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution anyway. But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings. That is precisely why I am here today. To give you one final lecture. Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare everything that the Flame Chase journey promises is true. Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesied demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete, intact memories.
Oh.
What? The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become the titans of tomorrow.
Oh, so he just straight revealed it to everyone.
All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World-Bearer. And all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
This is your blasphemy!
It's impossible. What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you, even in our next lives? Enough, you blasphemous imbecile! How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies and falsehoods? How can you prove?
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments on the divine body of Kefali themselves. You heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of Kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with a god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins. And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should face punishment alongside me.
Dude is such a dude is playing everyone.
By the gods, even Kindness has betrayed Akuma.
The catalyst. We're carefully involved.
Dude.
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The Council of Elders bears no responsibility for his actions. Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
Yes.
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not built in a day, nor will it be shattered overnight. Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their vows. We should respect this beautiful city and her people.
God, he's God, the cleverness.
You.
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment in the name of the fairness of Talantin and the justice of Kefali. considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Akima's codex, as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully wield this authority.
The honor is mine to bear.
How is this permitted?
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please.
I'm not sure if you could tell, I'm eating this shit up. Oh man, the drama, dog.
Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. As per Akima's codex, I request all present citizens to stand with me in exercising the right of judgment. First, Elder Kainis of Akima and Ligus the Theoros stand accused of neglecting their duties and abusing the law, leading to the egregious blasphemy against a god. In the names of Talantan and Kefili, Akima is to form a committee before the 7th action hour to conduct an investigation and disclose the findings to the public for subsequent judgment.
Yes! That's what we deserve!
Curse you! Now, concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, he has confessed to grave blasphemy against Kefili. In the names of Talantan and Kefili, the accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the execution, for a chance at a reduced sentence and possible pardon.
Professor.
I'm surprised they didn't make this louder. Oh, never. Here it is. Maybe I've been just pushing through these citizens' assembly lines a bit too fast. That's my bad.
Let him die! 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 Let him...
What decision will you make, Lady Goldweaver?
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya. This is not like you.
Let him die! Let him die! Let him die!
Then, in light of the people's voice, O Talantan on high, may you bring death upon him.
Oh, she actually did it. Oh shit, she actually did it. Oh, she did it. Oh my god, she did it. A sea of flowers. What is this place?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castris while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos. Welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends.
My character arc is finally done. It's a beautiful place.
Every departed soul who has arrived here has expressed the same.
Look, I get the funny lines, but like, it's just not in my heart to do it in a moment like this.
Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos themselves. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but in the first rain brought by the River of Souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of countless souls. And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven. Similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world, these flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Amphoreus to wait for when the flowers bloom again. No, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the netherworld and return you to the realm of the living. In exchange, please, take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus far be in vain.
But at what cost? But you're...
Just like the other demigods, I will stay here and embrace my destiny. That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination wavers, you will succumb and be forever ensnared by the netherworld's grasp. Please consider this a one-time exception. I will do everything in my power for the flame chase journey. And for your life, the only life I can save.
No! That's... oh, god damn it. I'll do my best.
I am glad to hear that.
That's such a sad way to look at death.
Over here!
Oh, that scared me for a second. I was like, March is here?
I believe in you.
It's just the line.
Don't go.
Listen, just keep moving.
Don't go.
One day our paths will connect. Oh, it's Firefly!
Chin up high and step forward with us to war tomorrow!
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
Oh. Wait, this is actually really nice.
Onward. Show me your courage.
Partner, we shall become heroes together.
Wait, that's actually really touching. Almost there. Oh, wait, that's the scene from the... Finally. Thank you, Castorus. Since I've already made it to the end, maybe I can have one last glance at that sea of flowers. Don't turn around, keep looking forward. Oh, they don't even give you a chance. Oh, the music is really cute, though. Acheron. Fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. It'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you will eventually reunite the warmth of the sunlight. What's this? What in the world are the shadows and voices?
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they revealed, leading you back home.
Whose voice is this? Saul's memories.
So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice
and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain.
Over here, friend!
Is that Cyrene?
Take my hand. Let's go home.
Goodbye, Netherrealm. Let the trailblazing continue. Let's go. Ah. God, I hate to say it. I hate to say that. I know I hate to say it. Because I know what's going on and everything, but God. That scene would be so beautifully voiced. I hate to say it because it's not I'm not gonna go into the details of all of the shit going on because I don't want to, but like, you know, that would have been a beautiful scene. And also, I love that because it actually confirms something that was kind of implied way back when, literally a year ago, was that Acheron is basically Casterus, but for the rest of Star Rail. Like the rest of the universe, Acheron acts in that same way, preventing her from looking back in the same way Casterus was supposed to. And I do wonder about that the thing that Casterus Acheron says to her about the bit of red, if that's going to play a role later in the story, because she is death in a certain way in the universe. I'm back.
At last. I knew you could do it. Your soul is still perfectly whole, as if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together. Is it Ornyx's final blessing? Or is it a miracle of your own? It's truly incredible. Such a strange surge of familiarity. So hard to describe. Perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own design. Or perhaps it is the laws from beyond the sky, so familiar to you, that intertwined our fates long ago.
Our paths long ago? Is she actually talking about the paths?
It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. It's as if the river of souls is winding its way through the depths of my spirit, transforming with each breath into a fine rain that nourishes the world. Do you recall that prophecy? At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I promised you that I would do everything in my power to give it another meaning. Now, as I stand as a demigod and destiny draws to a close, I can finally end it in a way that is as beautiful as it deserves. The wish I once sought, but could never grasp, is now within reach. In this brand new world, every blooming life will lift its arms in celebration and recount the profound meaning of this very instant. Every touch, every embrace we share will never again be an ice-cold loss.
Aww.
They will radiate with an intense warmth, sowing love far and wide throughout the land.
Oh.
The other shore is very cold.
Oh, Casterus.
May I borrow your warmth? One last time. Thank for fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the Netherrealm into a gentle place of rest. This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived. Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
Okay, see? Star, that was good. That was good, Star Rail. Do that. Keep doing it.
Grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
Glea is like, you almost gave me 7 heart attacks and a hernia. How fucking dare you?
I gave up everything in search of truth, and it culminated in this very moment. You, on the other hand, performed as I expected. You did not hesitate when you saw the chance to attain power. It's as if you
Crave power, like a fly craves rot.
Those are your words, not mine.
Oh, I love their banter.
But what you said at the end, did you already know what I had planned for Thynon?
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clearer than anyone else. You've nearly exhausted your humanity. You're no different from my current state as a walking corpse.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000 years. Only he is capable of unleashing a raging fire that rivals our final great enemy, Aquila.
Unleashing a raging great fire? What the what is he gonna do?
So, this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us? May I resonate with your core flame, Aglaya?
Please do.
Excuse me?
That's impossible. To persist with your soul thinned to such an extent. You're insane.
Just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, I have my own reasons for doing this. Until Thynon grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey. I must keep inching forward, even if only as an empty shell.
Oh, shit.
I've long predicted this was the case, but I didn't think you'd already lost so much. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings if you and I had just spoken this candidly before.
Hear that, guys? Hear that, guys? I just want you people to know that's usually how it is, okay?
But casting aside our ideological differences, there is one thing you and I agree on.
Thynon.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of the people, and I can confidently say he is a far better leader than you. Only he is capable of fulfilling your mission.
What an ass.
Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But by my estimates, his horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede Era Nova.
Wait, he's cursed by romance? He's in love? Hey.
Congratulations are in order. We found common ground at the very end of our destined paths.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
Aglaya,
we're back. Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ashes.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier assessment.
Wait, does he like us? Oh, wait.
It wouldn't be the first time I criticized him. A man should be aware of his own shortcomings.
God, they're like the divorced parents to find on. It's so funny. Okay, core flame of death. The fallen soul of Thanatos, the Death Titan, the core flame urgently awaits to return to its place. The demigod of death has already overcome the trial and assumed the authority of the Titan. Let's change to. I feel like this is appropriate. As we
Gladdened by your triumphant return.
As we continue, it's sad to it's sad to see. It is like kind of heartbreaking sad to see that the other demigods are gone. Like it's kind of like it's interesting because you look around and you're like, oh shit, Maide's not here, Castorus isn't here. It's interesting. I mean, I keep saying it's interesting, but it's I don't really know how else to say it.
But I don't see Castorus among your number.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
She finally understood her origins and completed her trial.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic herself. Trinan, please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding cool flame for us as well. You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
Damn. Let the ceremony begin. That's actually that's so sad and beautiful at the same time.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare. The Hand of Shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past. From daylight they came, and to their fragrant dwelling they return, to walk now among your ranks. And there was one who joined hands with the Titan, a traveler risen from the dead, and reborn among mortal kind. She is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in her good name, O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
Goodbye, casters. Aww. Oh, oops. Oh, I forgot about that.
A constellation for death. For life and death, to be more precise.
Look, it's
Castorus? Is that Castorus?
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
The trial?
What did she say?
That's the language of the Titans. Castorus... No. The Titan.
It's gold.
They said... I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal. Do not forget.
She made quite a scene. I suppose it's my turn now.
I won't stop you.
Professor, you...
Oh, he's about to take the trial.
What's with that look? You were present. So, let's get this execution over with. We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akima's divine laws or keep me from creating a new world.
You never change, do you, Professor?
You can't be dying, right?
I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories of your past life once you become a Titan. So what's the point of becoming a god?
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am, I'll still have my brilliant mind. It goes without saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memories of my past life. Besides, I still have you, don't I?
Sorry. I keep hitting the mic. He's such an ass still to the end. I love it.
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly. Even if it were true, things reforged from memory could never be the same as the original anyway.
Then allow me to tell you right now that you're wrong. What exactly are we? My answer is that the Chrysos heirs are the future Titans and vice versa. Of course, this answer only applies to us. So, what are we when it comes to regular mortals? The very essence of the world, our souls, are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what new sporism means?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, we plant our seeds into someone's memories, and then scatter them into the hearts of countless people in the future. Just as seeds are affected by their environment, so too will our appearances differ across memories. But the partial memories we carry will always be the same, because that is just how the world is. To destroy our very existence, one must destroy the world itself. But we have someone who will still live on with his perfect memory.
I think I'm starting to understand why Finon's the Flame Reaper. That's honestly depressing.
That person is you, child of Kefali. This is what it means to be the world-bearing Titan.
He's world-bearing, not because he's actually bearing the world. He is literally the only one who remembers the old world. Ooh, that's rough.
So, carry everything of this world and live on. Don't disappoint those most precious to you. Don't disappoint Lady Goldweaver. And especially, don't bring dishonor to my theory.
I should start saying that to all of you guys. Don't bring dishonor to my theory.
Anaxa, I swear to you, I'll lead everyone to our reunion in the new world.
Good. That is all I have to say. Farewell, everyone. May we meet again in the next life.
Farewell, great performer. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
Salute him in the same way. May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. I hereby swear I have borne witness. Anaxagoras of the New Sporists and the Grove of Epiphany has successfully overcome the trial of reason. Thus, I shall confer upon you these words. You shall transcend the peaks of purity and return to corruption and hardship.
Interesting. You shall transcend the peaks of purity and return to corruption and hardship. That's the weirdest one so far.
Oh, so that's a god's prophecy. It sounds like you just rephrased my past, present, and future. Ah, Circes. Is that all you've got?
Well, you've already transcended the peaks of purity, and you were never the type to give me any leeway.
That is true.
But I do still have one question.
I knew it. What is it? Maybe we're thinking of the same thing.
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself live on through the memories of others. If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
Oh, wait, this is the question I was trying to answer.
How should I know?
God fucking damn it, Anaxa.
Oh my.
But since we are both equally curious, we should allow the children of humanity who come after us to investigate in our stead.
Oh.
Rejoice, Circes. I sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul!
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Thankfully, she's still alive.
Oh god, that Star Rail, you gotta stop with that. Damn it, god damn it. Star Rail, you can't just do that. Star Rail, what the fuck? You just gave the dude the most epic death and then the most epic death in this game and then was like, alright, let's go check on March. What the fuck? I feel like I just had whiplash. Well, I guess I was right. We did get an update on March now.
Was March 7th also in this condition when she was first rescued by the Express?
Her condition was very similar. It's just that at that time, the Express did not have a memo keeper who could diagnose her condition. Oh wait, shit, the memo keeper knows what she is?
But she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well.
When March awakened from the ice, her memories were completely wiped clean. I want to prepare for the worst and prevent something like that from happening again. Can you share with us your hypothesis?
I do not have conclusive evidence, but judging by her current condition, perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked.
By you? A memo was a memo snatcher? Hijacked.
Think about it, Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember?
I'm not a biologist, but I hear that there's a species of fish on Van Wok that has a memory span of less than a second. It forgets anything that occurs in the very next instant. Perhaps something similar will happen? That fish doesn't sound like it has a long species life.
Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept from the inability to remember. Perhaps it is difficult for you to imagine, but an individual who has lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness.
An individual who loses their ability to remember. So long-term memories? Nothingness.
The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that will eventually be converted to memoria. But the present, it doesn't really exist, and it's only an abstract expression.
Interesting.
Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. These ice crystals are a manifestation of that.
Wait, so when someone's affected by the path of remembrance, they lose their ability to remember? And then they turn into ice? So does this mean that March is becoming a path strider of the remembrance? Is this what it's implying, or what she was? Miss Black Swan, there's one thing I haven't looked into deeply until now. You've guided us to Amphoreus, but refused to tell us your true intentions. Collecting memories is simply not a convincing answer. I fucking knew it. I said this in my last theory. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If that was true, she would be on her ass in Amphoreus right now.
Is Miss Himiko suspicious of me?
Not just her, my ass is. I mean this in no offense. I'm merely speculating. But I appreciate your honesty if possible.
In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence.
Girl, you better have a good ass reason.
That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Amphoreus holds special significance. For some memo keepers of the Garden with extremist views, it is a perfect example.
Wait. Am I right? Is my theory right? Is my March 7th Emanator theory right? That the memo keepers want to come here to see the example of the creation of a world from a dead world? Perfect example.
A world that can only be seen through the Garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those Pathstriders of Remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Amphoreus first.
A world that can only be seen through the Garden's mirrors means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world to the private collection. If those Pathriders Remembrance would uncover the secrets of Amphoreus first,
They might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form.
So, memo snatchers are trying to get to Amphoreus so they can learn how to remake worlds from memories? So the reason you did everything you could to convince the Express to come to this star zone is just to uncover the secrets and foil the plans of these people? I was thinking it was Black Swan, but then again, I could see the spin. I could see the spin.
I chose to remain quiet before because I did not want to involve you in the garden's internal conflicts.
Remodeling a world is no easy feat. These extremists likely aren't just pathstriders. They yield the power of emanators.
You can be even bolder with your guesses. The people that I'm talking about, they aren't just individuals. They are an organization that has already attached itself to the pinky finger of Fu Li.
Why the pinky finger? So there's an organization within the garden, like a secret organization of emanators? Could they be the ones who hijacked March 7th's memories?
I cannot be certain, but at the very least, they are capable of doing so. I am deeply sorry about what has happened to March 7th, but the deal that I propose still remains a fair one. Amphoreus is still an excellent destination, and investigating further might allow us to uncover the truth behind the accident. Miss Himiko, the wisest choice right now is for us to continue cooperating.
I'm a little hesitant if I was Himiko. Something happened? What's wrong?
Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko. Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger. Please accept my deepest apologies.
Wait, what the fuck's happening? Has something changed?
It's Fu Li. Their gaze has just swept across Amphoreus.
Was this when we got the remembrance path? Okay, we're just gonna
Oh, how interesting.
We're just gonna move on from there. Okay, that's cool. Lovely. I love the cliffhanger. Actually, I do. It does give me like things to talk about. But I actually don't think I have that much more to say. I still stand by my theory about March. Maybe the concept of Black Swan is wrong, but I think ultimately might not be Black Swan, but maybe this organization that wants to remake worlds from memories, and they know that maybe it was like Memo Snatchers that know that March was the one who created a new world, so they need her memories to do it.
I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head. What's even more interesting is that the word Amphoreus has appeared in her subconscious.
This lady seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
It's hard to explain.
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Yes.
Please pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing with us what you've discovered?
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional.
Excuse me.
Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the brain of this memo snatcher and learned a good deal.
I feel bad for her.
Not only does this person know of Amphoreus, but there are also many memo keepers who are interested in the place.
I fucking knew it!
I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
Interesting.
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding some things from us.
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the outside, why don't I personally visit this mysterious Amphoreus?
Wait, what the fuck? hold up. How the fuck is she gonna get there?
You're planning to head to Amphoreus yourself?
That was not on the books of things I thought was gonna happen.
Yes, but not in the flesh like you all foolishly did.
Okay, never mind. I guess I was right in assuming that that wasn't gonna happen.
See these Herda mirrors? With them, I can project my data spirit entity to any corner of the cosmos through spatial warps, without even needing to leave my room. But of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications. After all, this is collaborative technology.
I see. You do seem like the more indoor type.
Oh, god damn it, Sunday.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Come, give me the astral chart coordinates, then sit back and enjoy the show.
What shares the Astral Express coordinates with Herda?
All right, now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if we're gonna need it, but here, Herda.
Play like how you usually do in the simulated universe.
What is a good team for Herda? Jade. Jade. Robin. You know what? That's fine. We run that. We run that. Unfortunately, I don't have the Herda because I wanted Aglaya, but now I kind of regret it because I need an ice DPS.
First mirror, input the coordinates. You'll be in charge of the spatial warp.
As you command, Madam Herda. The preparations are complete. I wish you a pleasant journey ahead.
Second mirror, prepare for the thought refraction. There's still some distance from the Astral Express to the Amphoreus celestial body. You're in charge of sending me over. This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
Oh, okay. I won't fail the mission, Madam Herda.
She sounds very nervous about that.
Third mirror, you're in charge of generating the data spirit entity.
I'm happy to help, Madam Herda. What kind of appearance are you planning to use this time?
Good question. Let me think. Forget it. Just use my own appearance. There's no one there that'll recognize me anyway.
As you wish.
I feel like that's gonna come back.
Fourth mirror, you'll be in charge of... It seems like I have nothing for you. Just stand by and wait for orders.
Ah, standing by again. That's so boring. Next time, can you count down from 4 instead?
That's funny. Wait, she's gonna jump to Amphoreus now?
Preparation of the data spirit entity complete.
I was not expecting the person that would get to Amphoreus from the Astral Express would be the Herda.
Thought refraction at max power. Excellent. The first mirror. Let's get going.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
Oh, so no one else but her going?
May your journey yield good results.
Coordinates input complete. Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination, unknown celestial body. Amphoreus. Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp activated.
Oh! So that's Amphoreus? Its appearance is, well, sure is unique. Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me in.
Alright, please read the safety protocols carefully.
Can't you hurry up?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. I should have asked the second mirror to use slightly less power.
Oh, damn, that worked really well.
What a magnificent sight. Is this the entrance to Amphoreus? Let's see. Perhaps I'll be able to find a way in.
Wait a second. Hold the fuck on. Why is the Flame Reaver there? What is this?
What's this? A statue? It's ugly. I don't like it.
Okay. Trailblazers.
Oh, I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herda to come out personally? When we return, get ready to become free labor for the simulated universe for the rest of your lives.
Oof. I thought we already were. Remnants. Why is the Flame Reaver here? Okay, well, I guess I was wrong about the Flame Reaver not showing up.
What's this? Oh, how creepy. Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare? It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of.
Investigate. Oh shit, my bad.
My deepest apologies, esteemed lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed further.
Why is what's his name? Lyconian?
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise. It's a pity that the preparations are not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that someone of your status deserves.
How does he know her status?
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
I have many identities, and I'm going to have even more in the future. But if you just need a form of address, you can use my common alias. Lycurgus. Lygus.
Lycurgus. Is that a... Wait, hold on. I gotta check something. Is Lycurgus a Greek reference? Lawgiver. Yeah, Lycurgus. Legendary lawgiver of Sparta. Credited with the formation of good order. Interesting. That makes sense.
Alright, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name, can you?
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information. However, standards are always flexible. While not violating the ultimate agreement, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. As you thought, this is the entrance to Amphoreus. Now, please, kindly turn back. Amphoreus is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished. This place will not open its doors so easily.
So, is it because she's an emanator of erudition that they're stopping her?
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature still remains accurate. From you, I'm able to sense a beautiful desire for knowledge. But my answer remains unchanged. Madam, it is with the utmost goodwill that I suggest you return to where you came from.
Let's assume for a second that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you, Mr. Lygus. How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Within the scope of the ultimate agreement, there are 178,244 logic chains at my disposal to convince you. After filtering through them, I have determined that I only require 3 to attain the results that I desire.
Oh? I'm all ears.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphoreus is a completely isolated celestial body. Apart from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
That's not a good argument.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing hostility, do know that, just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition. I stake my honor, and assure you that, in the worst case scenario, our mutual destruction will be inevitable.
Shit. Well, that wasn't within what I thought would happen. Is that why the erudition is on here, since he's an emanator of erudition? Lygus is an emanator of erudition? What the fuck? Wait, so is this why the erudition's the second path on here? God, I thought the Black Tide was the Machine Emperor. I mean, it could still be. It could still be. He is an automaton.
Oh. No wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's. How interesting.
Wait, am I right? Because Screwlum is took over Emperor Rupert's the person who invented the Machine Emperor's War and the anti-organic equation. If he's related to that same mechanism, then he could actually be like a
I assume that you still wish to hear the third logic chain.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit, your conscience has played a crucial role.
What a brazen robot. You think that you can actually understand me through your paltry calculations? But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns the third path that is entangled with Amphoreus. A path that you and your friends still very much lack understanding of. The destruction.
Fuck.
So, if you ignore my warnings and persist in your ways,
fuck! I was wrong. God damn it. I also didn't think they'd reveal it this early. The destruction? Really? God damn it. Context. I had originally thought it was the finality because of the prophecy. I know Ashikai, I think it was, that said that it was the Enigmata because of the concept of it being a memorial world. The destruction. I had originally thought there might be a hint of it being the destruction originally from the first trailer because of the chess piece going down, and I thought it might be hint of to a Void Ravager known as the Chess Player, that they're the cause of destruction in Amphoreus. It was in my brain that that could be a possibility. I kind of didn't want it to be so, to be honest, but I'm willing to hear it, let it play out. I really did want it to be finality. Or even an Amada. But you know what? Let's see how it plays out. So if you ignore my warning...
You will break the shackles of the Lord Ravager. And when that happens, their fury will engulf the cosmos.
That is not good. So Amphoreus is a prison for a Lord Ravager? Is that Phynon? Is the Flame Reaver the Lord Ravager? Oh, and we're just back. Okay. Okay, cool. That's great. Lovely. Shit. That's not where I thought this was gonna go, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Shit. I have new theories now. Okay, that changes a lot of things. Okay, I gotta work on a few theories and thoughts. I'm gonna actually start making a review, like a story review, kind of like going through everything in the story. Not really recap, but like kind of my own personal thoughts, how I enjoyed it and everything, in like a separate video. I'm actually probably gonna film it right after this, but overall, I enjoyed it. I don't think, personally, did I enjoy this more than 3.1? I will say no, but that is also not to say this is bad, because 3.1 was a different type of story, and 2 was honestly probably my favorite, if not one of my favorite story quests that Star Rail ever put out there. So it is hard to beat. What I will say is I thoroughly enjoyed this quest because it is a very different type of story. It is not action-packed. It is not this... It is not a tragedy, honestly. It's a very interesting, kind of bit intellectual and emotional story in a different way. It doesn't tug at your heartstrings and give you this, like, hero's journey over the return of a king like Maide, or tug at your heartstrings with Tribi and Tribios. Instead, it plays into this mystery and political drama. Like, honestly, the deaths of Caceres, which was a little bit more sadder than, and Anaxa, didn't really feel tragic. It felt vindicating. It felt, you know, I was honestly at the edge of my seat during the whole political drama, and that's great. That is really good. I really liked this approach. Dude, I don't think they should do this all the time, but I think once in a while it really plays well into this in a different way of Star Rail. And I honestly really loved the storytelling because it was different. If I gave 3.1 a like 9.5, I would say this would be probably 8.7 to 9. I really liked it. The world building was really cool. How and the implications of tackling very complicated topics, I think, was really done well. The drama was really cool. And I think it really highlights the individual characters a lot more in this one, less so about their pains and adventures like Maide and Tribi or Tribios. This one was a lot more about their individual personalities and how they approach things and how they treat the world and their end goals, or what they seek, and how they go about finding them. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. I'm gonna actually make like kind of a full-on review. Oh, actually, I completely forgot. I should have actually. Yeah, these are my we should go through my predictions. I should have done this earlier. My bad. Council will lose. Yep, I was right about that. Right about that. Update on Herda Astro Express. Was right about that. Update about March. I was right about that. I really thought we would see Cyrene in game, but I guess I was wrong. I honestly really thought so. The Pollux is this one. This was kind of a given, I'll admit, but you know, it was still one. There's a hint to Silence. I really thought there would be some hint. Now, at least something to mention, like, hey, we're gonna go after these demigods now because we need their core flames now. So that was wrong, and the same with Seridra. We see Hyacinth's wings. I was wrong. But now I think about it, it might be that her wings come from getting Aquila's core flame. And the Flame Reaver will not show up. He didn't technically show up. He was mentioned, and his image was shown at the end. But I'll consider it a loss, okay? Because technically he showed up. Even though it wasn't really him. But who knows what it really is. Though it now gives me an interesting idea of what the Flame Reaver is. Because now that we know that the destruction is on Amphoreus, and that Amphoreus seems to be a prison for a Lord Ravager, it changes a lot of things now. And I'm curious if that Lord Ravager is actually like Phynon or the Flame Reaver, because that now it may seem like that, and it's causing the Flame Reaver to live in an eternal loop of its memories. But anyways, let's go over what this is. How many wrongs? Out of 12, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn! Half and half, 50-50. I'm not gonna lie, so these 4 were kind of long shots, though. This one I really didn't think it was happen. I really thought they made a deal, but now Noxa was just being an ass. So, there you go. Anyways, that's the playthrough. Let me know your own thoughts and theories below. Let me know how you like 3.2. You heard my thoughts, and I'm gonna make a full story review in a bit. So, peace.